Good morning to everyone. My name is Deeptika. I am studying in 4th E. I am going to tell a story of a rich man and his intelligent son. Once upon a time, there lived a rich man and his son. Whatever his son asked his father, he would get for him immediately. But father wanted that his son should value everything he had and should respect everyone. One day, his father took his son on a trip to a village. You should know how poor someone can be. They spent time with the poor family happily. The boy treated the poor people kindly. The father was very surprised at his behavior. After returning from a trip, the father asked his son, "What did you learn from our trip?" The boy answered, "We have one dog, but they have 4 dogs. We buy food, but they grow food. We have one swimming pool at home, but they have a huge river. We see television for time pass, but they have family to spend time. We have lots of money, but they have God with them." The father was very surprised. The boy added, "Thank you, father, to showing me how poor we are." The moral of the story is, it is not only money that makes us rich, it is love, compassion, friendship, value, and God that makes us rich. Thank you.
Story The Ugly Tree. Once upon a time is a large forest. Grow many different trees. Mango tree, neem tree, teak tree, oak tree, banyan tree. One tree had crooked trunk. It looked ugly compared to other trees. Other trees used to thief him. "You are a ugly tree, ugly tree. You are a ugly tree, ugly tree. Oh no, you are a ugly tree." The poor tree was very sad. "Oh God, oh God, why I am not beautiful?" Other trees one day a woodcutter came to the forest. He saw the crooked and ugly trees. "No use for me. I will chop other straight trees." He cut down all trees. "Thank you, God. My ugliness saved my life." Moral of the story: God has a reason for everything. Thank you.
Good morning. Storytelling. The title of the story is The Sun and the Wind. Once upon a time, there was an argument between the sun and the wind. The wind said, "Hey sun, do you know I am better than you?" The sun smiled and said, "No, my dear friend, I am better than you." The wind said, "Let us have a competition. See, there is a man coming with coat. Whoever make him to remove his coat will be the winner." The sun agreed and hid behind the clouds. The wind blew hardly and widely. The man felt too cold. So the man held tightly his coat. The wind tried its best but lost. Now the sun came out and smiled gently. Now the man felt better. Again the sun smiled, little bit warmer. Now the man felt too hot, so the man removed his coat. The wind realized its mistake. The sun won the competition. The moral: kindness affects more than severity. Thank you.
They hear the voice of sheep and goat. They woke up and angrily chased the animals. The mother laughed. The mother told, instead of chasing the animals, you can help us to make a fence. Next, the second son started to help the farmer to make a fence. The eldest son one day the eldest son see the birds eating the crops. She angrily chased the birds. The farmer laughed and told, instead of chasing the bird, you can help to do the scarecrow. The eldest son decided to make a scarecrow, and after not came birds to scarecrow, and they are happily worked in the farm, and they were a big happy family. Thank you. Moral of the story: we should be lazy. We should helpful to others. Thank you.
I am Jaivantika. Today I am tell English story.
Honest girl.
The honest girl. Sumita was a young girl. Her parents loved her very much. Sumita always got whatever she asked for. Whenever her parents went to a market, they get beautiful gifts for her. She was quite a pampered girl. She was a bright student. She did her homework neatly and always polite and helpful to everybody. But her teacher did feel Sumita was little pampered. If she liked somebody's pencil, she was quickly to give one of her own thing to got the pencil. But one day, Sumita realized her mistake. She was learned to happy with whatever she had. It so happened that one morning, Sumita entered the class. She saw Tina's new pen. It looked so beautiful. She wrote her name with it. The pen was excellent. The bell was rang and everybody rushed for the assembly. While the children making the line for the assembly, the teacher called Sumita and asked her to bring some chalk from classroom. Sumita entered the class. She could not stop herself. She looked at the pen from Tina's bag. She saw the pen once more. She wanted that pen badly. She heard footsteps. Suddenly, she put the pen in her pocket and turned around. She saw Webba entering the class. He ran with the chalk piece in her hand and the pen in her pocket. After the assembly, everybody settled down. Tina started to searching her pen. She told her class teacher the pen was missing. Miss Sally wanted to know who was at during the assembly. Webba was called. Miss Sally searched her bag but could not find the pen. Miss Ali scolded her. Poor Webba started crying. At the time Sumita got up. Miss, the pen is with me. I was looking at it. When suddenly Webba entering the class. Without thinking, I put it in my pocket. I am very sorry. Everybody surprised. I will never do it again. Miss Ali told Sumita, you are a brave and honest girl. You tell the truth in front of the class. Say sorry to Webba. Sumita learned her lesson. Moral of the story. Be honest and always tell the truth. Thank you.
Everybody count wisely. One day King Akbar asked a question in his court that left everyone puzzled. As they all tried to figure out the answer, Birbal walked in and asked what the matter was. They replied to him. The question was, how many crores are there in the city? Birbal immediately smiled and went up to Akbar. He announced the answer. He said there were 21,523 crores in the city. When asked how he knew the answer, as Birbal replied, ask your men to count the number of crores in the city. If there were more than, the relatives of crows must be visiting from nearby cities. If there are fewer, then the crows from our city must be visiting the relatives who live outside in the city. Pleased with the answer, Akbar presented Birbal with a rupee and pin chain. Moral of the story: having an explanation for your answer is just as important as having an answer. Thank you.
I'm Mithun Garini. I am going to tell a story. Lion and the Mouse. One day the lion was sleeping. The mouse started playing on it. The lion woke up and catched the mouse. The mouse was requested forgiveness. The lion let him go. After some more days, the lion catched in the net. The mouse caught the net with his teeth. The lion was free. The lion thanked the mouse. Moral: do good, have good.
Good morning to all. Now I am tell a small story. The title is Dog at the Well. A mother dog and her pups lived on a farm. On the farm there was a well. The mother dog always told the pups never to go near our playground it. One day, one of the pups was overcome by curiosity and wondered why they weren't allowed to go near the well. So he decided he wanted to explore it. He went They went down to the well and climbed up the well to peek inside. In the well, he saw his reflection in the water, but though it was another dog, the little pup got angry when his reflection was imitating him. So he decided to fight it. The little pup jumped into the well and well in the find there was no dog. He began to bark and bark until farmer came rescue him. The pup had learned his lesson and never went to well again. The moral is always listen to when elders say and don't defy them. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. I am L. Ratish from 4th F. Today I am going to say an English story in English with moral. Once upon a time, there was a boy. He have 4 goats, and he go to the mountains and give grass to the goats, and the goats also eat the grass. One day he say, "Wolf, here coming a wolf." That like say, and downside more houses. There onwards coming more members and asking to the boy, "Where is the wolf?" The boy saying, "Here not having wolf." I say, "Lie." That like say the boy. After 2-3 days, that boy is saying that like itself. After one day, the wolf is coming real, and the boy is shouting, "Wolf, wolf." After not come any numbers, all he saying lie. After the wolf came and eat all the goats. The moral of the story is don't cheat others.
My name is Shrivant. I am studying 4th standard A section. I am going to tell you a story. Story name is Akbar and Birbal. Once upon a time, there has a big castle. There has here one king. His name is Akbar. The Akbar give to the all proved a test. The test, Akbar take a board and a chalk, and he draw a big line. He tell the all group, do not rub this line, but you want to make this line short. Then the rook tells, "It's so funny." Then he called Birbal. The king Akbar tells, "You also accept your defeat." Birbal tells, "No, king. Can you give a chance again?" Then king tells, "Okay." Then Birbal take a chalk and draw a line under the Akbar draws line, a big line. Then Akbar tells it's the correct answer. Akbar give to the Birbal 1,000 gold coins. Moral of the story. Any question? Any difficult question also we want to attend. It is the first security. Thank you.
Good morning to everybody. My name is Ashwati. I am studying 4th C. I am going to tell a story. Topic: the story of the road. It is scary morning. The road is asleep. Everything is quiet. But listen, the birds are softly. Chirrup, 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 said the sparrow. Chirrup, chirrup, chirrup. Caw, 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 says the crow. Caw, 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 wake up, wake up. Here is someone is. Now tring, 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 tring. Little newspaper boy. Tring, tring, tring. Says his bicycle. Tring, tring. Wake up. Chirrup, chirrup. Say the sparrow. Chirrup, caw, caw. Says the crow. Wake up. Who is this? Some coming now. It is the vegetable man. Peas, cauliflower, cabbage. Says the vegetable man. Potatoes, cucumbers, radish, carrots. Caw, says the crow. Wake up. Chirrup, chirrup. Say the sparrows. Trap, trap, trap. Chatter, 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 chatter. Who orders? They are children going to school. Chatter, chatter, chatter. Take the school children. Trick, trick, trick. Both their shoes. Peas, carrot, cabbage. Calls the vegetable man. Chirrup, chirrup, chirrup. Say the sparrows. Caw, caw, caw. Say the crow. Wake up. Caw, caw, caw. Say the crow. Caw, caw, caw. Wake up, wake up. Ask the road. Won't you see, you foolish bird? Thank you. Have a nice day. Good morning to my dear teachers and my friends. Today I am going to tell a beautiful story. The title of my story is The Ugly Tree. Once upon a time, in a large forest, there were many different trees such as mango, teak, oak, banyan, neem, etc. Among them, there was a one tree which had a crooked trunk. It looked very ugly compared to other trees. The other trees used to tease him. You are an ugly tree. Oh no, you are such an ugly. The ugly tree was so sad and always thought, oh God, why did you make ugly? I'm not beautiful like other trees. One day, a woodcutter came to a forest and see the crooked tree and said, the crooked tree is not useful to me. I will cut all the straight trees. And he cut all the straight trees. The crooked tree said, thank God, my useless saved my life. God has a reason for everything. Moral of the story is never blame God. There is a reason behind his deeds. Thank you.
Hi everybody, my name is M. Shubhankar. I study in 4th B. I tell the story, fox story. One day a fox became very hungry as he went to search for some food. He searching high and low, but he could not find something that he could eat. Finally, as his stomach rumbled, he stumbled upon a farmer's wall. At the top of the wall, he saw a biggest, juiciest grape he'd ever seen. They had rich purple color. The fox telling they were ready to be eaten. To reach the grapes, the fox had to jump high in the air. As he jumped, he opened his mouth to catch the grapes, but he missed. The fox tried again, but missed yet again. He tried a few more times, but kept his failing. Finally, the fox decided it was time to give up and go home. While he walked away, I am sure the grapes were sour anyway. Moral of the story: never despise what we can't have. Nothing comes easy. Thank you.
A 24-year-old boy seeing out from the train's window and said, "Dad, look, the trees are going behind." The old man smiled and sitting nearby a young couple saw him very pity. And the 24-year-old boy again exclaimed, "Dad, the clouds are coming with us." The young couple said to the old man, "Why did you take your son to a good doctor?" The old man said, "I did, and we are just coming from hospital. My son was born blind. Don't judge any people because all people have a story."
Three little pigs. Once upon a time, there was a three little pigs. The time came to build their houses. The first little pig decided to build their houses with a straw. The second little pig decided to build their house with sticks. The third little pig took bricks, built a house with bricks, and he not mind a hard work and all. And the next day, the wolf came to the house. Little pig, open the door, said to the pig. No, 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 said the pig. And I puff, blow down your house, said the wolf. And blow down the house. The first little pig ran to the brother's house and said, "Open the door, little pig, open the door, little pig," said the wolf. No, 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 said the two pigs. And I puff, blow down your house, said the wolf, and blow down the house, and the two pigs go to the big brother's house made up of bricks. Open the door, little pig, said the wolf again. He blowing, he can't blow. And he wolf thought one idea and climbed up into the chimney. And when he climbing that time, the three little pigs see the foot of her toes and take boiling water and keep down of the chimney, and he ran out of the chimney. Moral of the story: hard work never fails. Thank you.
Good afternoon to all. I am Adityan from 4th D. Now I am telling about the English story. Topic: God is great. Once a merchant was riding home from a fair. He had a bag which contained a large sum of money. Suddenly, it began to rain heavily. The merchant blamed God for the unexpected rain. The merchant was passing through the thick forest. The robber rushed out from the hiding place. He had a gun pointed at the merchant. He pulled the trigger, but the gun did not shoot the merchant because the gunpowder got wet in the rain. Knowing his failure, the robber ran away. The merchant was safe with his money. The moral of the story: the merchant now understood God's ways and praised Him for saving his. One time, a crow was thirsty. The crow seed a pot. The water inside the pot. Into the pot, the water down into the pot. But the crow did the idea Take many stones and put into the pot. The pot inside water. The pot water come out and crow drinks the water.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. My name is Srigarshan. And table of put moral of story. A friends in need is a friends in dear. One upon a time, there live in a lion in a forest. One day, after a heavy meal, it was sleeping under a tree. The lion, after a while, come a mouse and it started to play one. Suddenly their lion got up with angry and looked for those who disturb his nice sleep that eat some small mouse standing trembling with fear. The lion jumped on and started to kill their mouse pretty, and lion forgive it. Their lion feel pity and left it. Their mouse ran away. Another day, their lion was caught in a net by a under. Their mouse come there and cut their net. Thus it escaped. There after that, mouse and two lion became friends that live happily in forest. Afterward, a friend in need is friend in need. Thank you, ma'am.